Hello everyone, welcome to the online classes of computer science. Today we are going to continue with a chapter that is Introduction to HTML, chapter 8. Learning in this chapter. More tags in HTML. Today we will study about paragraph tag, bold tag, italic tag, underline tag, and then attributes of body tag, which is BG color. Now let's start with our P tag, which is a paragraph tag. Children, understand, this tag is used to display a long piece of text on a web browser. Paragraph element P is used, which marks a block of text as a paragraph. To mark the end of a paragraph, this closing P element is used. Children, whenever we are writing our content on the web page and we want our content to be displayed in the form of paragraphs, so for that we use this P tag. P tag is used to make our text into the format of paragraph. So let's see how we are going to implement it. This is our coding window, which is our notepad. First tag will be your HTML, then your head tag, title, then title my first HTML code, title closed, head close, then begins the body. Inside the body tag, we are going to open our P tag, which is a paragraph tag. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and then P tag closed, which means I want this line to be in the form of paragraph. Again, P tag open, HTML is most widely used language, and then P tag closed because I want this line also to be in the format of a paragraph. And then I've closed my body and then close my HTML. Implementation of this paragraph tag we will see in our practical videos. Now let's move to our next tag, which is a B tag. Children, B tag is a bold tag. The B tag is used when you need to emphasize the text. Type B tag before typing the text that you want to display as bold, and then type closing B tag to close the tag. With a forward slash, we close the tag. Now let's see the coding window. Here it's a coding window. Children, inside the body tag, we write our content. Suppose I have written HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Children, now I want this HTML to be in the form of bold. Okay, I want this HTML to be displayed in the bold format. And then again, I have closed it, and then again when my HTML stands here, I want it to be in the bold format. So again I have opened my B tag and then I have closed it. Now let's see in the output window how it will be displayed. See, your output window will somehow look like this. This will be your title, my first HTML code, see, title, and then this will be your content. See, HTML is in the bold formatting is there. Why? Because B tag was used. So that is why HTML here is in the bold, and here also HTML is in the bold formatting. So this is how your B tag will work. Now next is our I tag. I know many of you must have guessed that what is I tag is for. I tag is for italics. To draw the attention of the reader to any important information, I tag is used. This tag marks up the text in italic style. Children, again, I tag is a container tag, which means both on and off will be there. So when you will write the text for which you want this text to be italic, so we use opening I tag, which is a on, and then after we have done with it, we close it. Children, if I not close it here and I will close it here, the whole line will be in the italic format. Okay, so suppose I want this much to be in the format of italics. So for that, I tag open and then I tag close. Why? Because it is a container tag. Similarly here also, I tag open, I tag close. Now let's see in the output window. See, somehow it will be look like this, like HTML, you can see it is in the italics format, stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and then again HTML is there in the italics format, is the most widely used language. So this is how your italic, that is your I tag, will work. Now let's see how your U tag will work. Again, U tag is used for underlining the text. So this tag underline the text enclosed in its on and off tags. U tag is again a container tag, so we need to have both on and off respectively. Now let's see in the coding window. Here's the body. Suppose now I want my HTML to be underlined both here and here. So I have opened U tag, then I've closed it. Again I've opened a U tag and I've closed it. Now let's see in the output window how it will look. See, now HTML here is underlined both because I have used it on both places, here also and here also. So they both are underlined. So U tag is used basically to underline the text. Now next is attributes of body tag. Children, understand, attributes are not the tags, they are used with the tags. So first is your BG color. As you can see, the spelling here is very important, children, because some of time most of us, we often tend to mistake, like we write a spelling as COLOUR, but when we are talking about HTML, the correct spelling will be BG COLOR. Please make sure that you always write this spelling when you want to use this attribute. Okay. So now what this attribute do is, this attribute is used to change the background color of the web page. As in the earlier classes we have seen in our practical video, there was a blank, there was no color, it was all white. Now suppose I want to put a color in the background. So for that I'll be using this attribute, which is your BG color attribute. Example, body BG color equals to blue. See, whenever I want to assign a value to my BG color, that is a background color, I always have to use this equal to sign. Children, you must have learned that this is equal to sign means assigning a value. So this blue value I am assigning to the background color, means I want this blue color to be in the background. See the spelling, you can use any color, you can use color name, even color codes are also there, but as of now you are going to do with the naming thing. So BLUE, blue. Similarly you can go for green also, red also, and yellow also. So body, then after you put space and then you write BG color equals to blue, and then this tag. Now let's see in the coding window how you're going to do it. See children, body is the tag, and inside this, before I have closed it, I have written a attribute which is BG color equals to blue, and then after writing this blue, I have closed this tag, not body tag, just put a cascading bracket, and then again the same content, that is I tag is there, HTML, then I tag close, which means italics, then here also, and then body closed, HTML closed. Now let's see in the output window. See, similarly this will be there in the output window also. This is your title and this is your body content. You can see in the background blue color is there. Why blue color is there? Because I have used the attribute BG color equals to blue. So as you can see, blue is there, and as you can see, HTML is in the form of italics. Why? Because I have used I tag before HTML, then I have closed it. So this was for today's class. We have discussed paragraph, bold, underline, italics, and then one of the attribute of body tag, which is BG color. So I want you all to practice this, and we are going to see their implementation in our practical videos in our practical class. So thank you and keep practicing.